Hello my friend, welcome back. It is currently 10:26. This morning I woke up at 5:30 and got my walk in. I walked about 3 miles or so, came upstairs and stretched, and then I got some work done on my computer. I got my video for Wednesday pretty much done. I just have to do the voiceover and the thumbnail for it, which is nice. And then I made the kids some breakfast. I made them some Kodiak pancakes. They've been loving those lately, and so my husband and I went to Sam's over the weekend, which I'll be sharing with you a Sam's grocery haul here in a little bit. And I got the big box of Kodiak cakes because we went through 2 little boxes of them. And the kids really liked them, so I decided to grab the big box while we were there. But then I made myself some breakfast as well. So I made myself a Kodiak cake as well, but instead of using water or milk, I mixed a little bit of the Fairlife protein shake in with it, just so there was some extra protein added in. So that was delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed that for breakfast. Currently we have no running water. I guess there was a main water line break further into the city, and it left all of us out here without any water. So I found that out at 5:30 this morning, so that's fun. Luckily I showered last night and my kids bathed yesterday, so they should be okay until we get our water turned back on. Typically it's on within like a day or so, depending on how bad the water break is. Our city is really good about that, so I'm very grateful for that. But I won't be able to do any of the dishes today. Good thing I did all of our laundry last night. My poor husband didn't have any work clothes clean, and I had to wash his bibs for him, so thankfully I did my own laundry and his laundry, and the kids are good on clothes. So all that is situated, and I don't have a ton of laundry to do today, so it all worked out besides the dishes. Yeah, today is Monday. I have to do the regular everyday household chores. I'm staring into my kitchen because it's a mess. My table behind me is a wreck. My living room isn't too bad, but I just have some like odds and ends things to pick up from the weekend. We had a really good weekend. My husband and I had a date day. My girls had a sleepover, and my husband and I went to Sushi Bomb, where it's an all-you-can-eat sushi place, and it's delicious, so we went there. My kids don't really like sushi all that much. They pretty much just like the vegetarian sushi whenever we go to like the buffet. So my husband and I saved Sushi Bomb for date days. And then we went to Kohl's. I got a new gym bag, which I will show you here in just a minute, because every time I go to the gym, I'm like holding my stuff, my kids' stuff, my water bottle, my bands, things like that. So like I have 2 arms full of stuff, plus bringing the kids into the gym and stuff. It's a mess. So I got a little gym bag, which is so cute. It's from Nike. And then we went to Sam's as well. And then we went to a little discount store, and I'll be showing with you what I got there. It was really nice to reconnect with my husband and just spend some time together. So we did that on Saturday, and then Sunday we went to the gym. He worked out with me. I got a good arm workout in. My arms are so sore. It means I got a good workout in. My kids, thankfully, and I'm so grateful that they're feeling so much better. They went to the doctor last week, and the doctor listened to their lungs and checked their ears and their nose, and she said that they are back to optimal health. They are cleared by their doctor to start gymnastics again, and I'm so grateful for that. In my last couple videos, I asked you guys if you wanted to see some things about nutrition and fitness and things like that, and a lot of you said yes, and I'm so excited about it because I am very passionate about nutrition and fitness, and I've always wanted to share it on my channel, but I just didn't really know how well it would have been received, so I'm so excited about that. I have a lot of things brainstormed for the nutrition and fitness portion of the channel. They'll be integrated in these kind of videos, but I definitely have some topics that I want to cover. Oh, and then as well, I have a Walmart delivery order. It's going to be delivered at noon. A random thought, I just looked at all the water that I have. I ordered 5 gallons of water last night just for like this week with drinking water. But I also ordered an additional 6 gallons and then 2 cases of water because we'll use it regardless. We drink water like crazy in this house. All 4 of us drink a ton of water, so we will drink it, but I don't really know when the water is going to be on again, and there's really no estimated time at this point, and it's been out since last night. So I just wanted to make sure that we have enough on hand for the next couple days if need be. And if not, we'll drink it. I guess I'll go ahead and show you this before I put it all away because I'm about to start cleaning up the house. So those are the 5 gallons of water that I got from Walmart delivered last night. My husband put them in here just in case there was a hole in one of them. That way the water would be contained. So the water is from Walmart, but I got the big thing of Kodiak cakes. There's like 3 or 4 bags of the mix in here. And then I also got, what are these? The Members Mark dishwasher packs from Sam's. We got 2 things of the syrup because we've been eating waffles like crazy. Got some pure vanilla, and then we also got some Gushers. My kids have been wanting Gushers. And then I got this really cute Chevy sweatshirt from Sam's. My husband actually picked this out because we walked through the clothes while we were there. He was like, ooh, this one's cool. You should get this one. So he grabbed this one for me. And I found this one in the men's section. They do have women's there, but I really like this one over the one in the women's section. And then the little gym bag that I got, this is from Nike. It's really small. As you can see, it fits on my step stool. So it's a pretty small bag. And I really wanted a small one for all of my stuff. My gym shoes are in there and my lifting gloves and things like that. But I did save the tag for you. This is what it is if you're in the market for a good gym bag. It's an extra small, and I really like it. It's really cute. There's a place for your shoes on this side. There's an extra pocket over here. There's a pocket in the front. I think that's it, but I feel like it would fit all of my stuff really nicely. And then also from the discount store that I mentioned earlier, I got this Nike shirt. It's so cute. It's like boxy and cropped. But it was adorable. And then I also got my kids some slippers, and I got a pair of sweatpants, things like that. And then lastly, don't mind this angle, you guys are on the short tripod. My kitchen's a mess. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna clean it up. I got this really cute Carhartt jacket from the discount store as well. I've been in the market for a new jacket because I've been wearing my North Face, my brown fuzzy North Face for like years and years and years now. And I just kind of wanted a new jacket. Because I have a black one like this from Columbia that I got from the discount store, but it's real long, and I just kind of wanted something that I could just sort of throw on. I'll angle you down a little bit. There you go, that's better. There's like stretchy things, there's like a stretchy panel, so I can move real easily. I actually saved the tag for you. It's the Rain Defender lightweight jacket. I can't say enough good things about this. I wore it yesterday to the gym. It's so comfortable and I love it. Also from Sam's, this is kind of all over the place, but I got these 42 Core Power Fairlife chocolate protein drinks. I like to put these in my gym bag and drink them after a workout. Please do not mind my house. It's bad, but we're gonna take care of that. Tonight for dinner, I'm making a roast. My husband is not a huge fan of roast in general, but he recently had roast that he likes that my mom actually made for Christmas Eve dinner, and he was like, I don't typically like roast, but this is really good. So I got the recipe from her because I like roast meat, and she said I just slow cooked it and put a couple other things in with it, and my husband loved it. So I'm gonna recreate that. It's super simple and easy, but I need to wash this out, and we don't currently have any water. So I'm going to take care of this really quickly. It is clean now. I had to boil some water in order to, my daughter's camera, clean the thing, but everything's all clean and nice and ready to go. So I'm going to grab, are you okay? Yeah. I'm going to grab my roast and put it in to my slow cooker. It's a little frozen still, which is fine because I'm putting it in. We probably won't eat dinner until like 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight because we're going to go to the gym a little bit later. My husband and I are going to work out together, which I love doing. And then I was told a half an onion soup pack. I might put the whole thing in. Maybe I'll just do half.
Mommy.
What, baby?
You're going to live on this plant.
I might save this. Do I? Well, that's exciting. I might save. Thank you. Cool. I didn't know that. I'm probably going to save the rest of this for later to see how it's cooking down. And then she said butter. So I'm going to put some butter in it. I don't really know how much. But I'm going to guess in, say, 3 tablespoons. We'll do 4 tablespoons for good measure. You can never have too much butter. Butter makes everything taste better. So I'm gonna just put this in here like this. And then she said some water. This is purified drinking water. This is tap water that I'm using to wash our hands and whatnot until our water comes back on. And then for seasonings, I'm just going to do some of this Celtic salt. I've been using this on all of our stuff lately, and it is so good. It adds a lot of flavor. There's a lot of minerals in this as well. So definitely check it out if you're if you're in need of a good mineral salt. I just wish it didn't come in this bag. I hate like putting my fingers in it. It's gross, but put that in there. I'm going to do some ground black pepper. And then also some garlic powder and onion powder. I'll probably season this again as it cooks down because it's kind of frozen right now. It might need a little bit more water as well. I've never cooked a roast like this before, so this is pretty much just like a lot of trial. I'm gonna put the lid on it and then plug it in so that she cooked hers on low all day long. So it is currently 10:58, so 11 o'clock. So hopefully by like 6 or so tonight it's done because I'm gonna be cooking it on low. What you doing?
Can you please help me get my tablet?
Yeah, where's that, honey? I also got a new cheese grater. I had one that was like real cheap. I think it was like 99 cents. And it was plastic, and my daughter used it for a bearded dragon and put it in the sink, and I didn't realize it was in there, and I put a heavy pot on top of it and it cracked in half. So I got a new metal sturdy one. I'm actually kind of excited about it. I think this thing was like $4. But I guess it's the little things in life. So I'm just gonna store it in here.
Tell me, are we holding on to nothing but habits? 'Cause I'm falling and I don't know how to move, and I'm really trying. You're running out of sight and I'm fading in and out. We're only going down. For a while, and I'm losing track of time. We're only going down now. where do we go from here? Tell me, where do we go from here? Show me, show me. All I need is directions, 'cause I'm feeling the pressure. Where do we go from here? My thoughts inside are all over the place, like I am drowning. All the voices are messing with my head, and I keep on stumbling. You're running out of sight, and I'm fading in and out. We're only going down. We've been here for a while, and I'm losing track of time. We're only going down. Now where do we go from here? Tell me, where do we go from here?
So at this point, my house is pretty much cleaned up. Kitchen's done, dining room is done, and now it is time to do homeschool. But before we get on into the homeschool, I want to thank Legacy Online Homeschool for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Legacy Online School represents a particular approach to online elementary education, combining real-time instruction, diverse learning methods, and a focus on affordability. Legacy Online School is an accredited private K-12 program, and they are recognized by WASC. A little while ago, you guys heard me talk about Legacy Online Homeschool and all of the benefits and what I thought about it. I wanted to film a second video on it because I wanted to share with you my final thoughts on it after thinking about it for a longer period of time. Legacy Online Homeschool is definitely something that I will consider using in the future. Right now my kids are in the younger stages of homeschooling, and whenever they get to the upper elementary and high school ages, I'm definitely going to want something that they can do on their own and that has actual teachers guiding them along the way. What works for one family doesn't work for the other family, and that is what is so great about homeschool, is that there are a ton of different resources out there for each family, and there's a bunch of different resources that would fit into each family system. This is definitely something that I am going to keep in my pocket for the future. I really like the platform. I really like all of the support and the resources and the extracurriculars that come along with it. So I really do highly recommend Legacy Online School. So if you are in the market for a good online homeschool program and you don't know which one to choose, be sure to check out my very first video that I filmed for them. I will link it in the cards above, and I will have it in the description box below for you. That way, if you're interested in Legacy Online School, that video has a ton of information about it, and then also an in-depth review from myself, who has been a homeschooling mom since the very beginning. As always, I will have Legacy Online School's information linked in the description box below for you, so if you're interested, definitely go and check them out. So apparently we have water now. Our water is running. Praise be, it really wasn't off for as long as I thought it was going to be. It went out at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night apparently, per Facebook, and now it's back on. So typically whenever the water goes out, if like a line breaks or if we have to like shut our water off to fix something in the house, my husband will go outside and bleed the lines and make sure there's no air in the lines in the house. But because he's at work, I have to be the one to do it. I know exactly how to do it. So I'm getting on my big winter coat, and then I also have on my super tall, gigantic boots because there's a ton of snow out there and it's freezing. So now I have to go and go bleed the lines. It's a little chilly out there. We now have water, praise be. Went out, hooked the hose, turned on the water inside, bled the line, turned off the water inside, turned off the water outside, disconnected the hose, wound it back up, and now we have water. Watch your head, baby. Goodness. So, very happy about that. Very thankful for the workers that went out and fixed it this morning so all of us can have water. So, crisis averted. I'm still getting all of that water from Walmart delivery, but we will use it regardless. I'm drinking a ton of water nowadays. And I will drink it, trust me. Oh, I have to go ahead and get homeschool set up for us. I'm gonna put you down and get all the books out.
Well, how pretty this is. Sometimes I get for the ones that she doesn't want. So I let her, I dump them out of my hand and let her pick them out.
Oh, this is yours.
Next time.
Here you go, sweetie. My younger daughter only has one more page to do for school. I almost dropped her pencil off the table. She's working on numbers 11 and 12. And then she's also doing, where's the page at? She's starting to learn the letter sounds. So she did this one today. And then she also did this one, the letter D, and then she also did this one where she had to write the letters in. She's doing great. I'm very proud of her. She did a couple mazes out of this book, just to work on like penmanship, pencil control, things like that. My older daughter is currently working on science on the computer, but she did reading, she did her spelling. This is my teacher book. She didn't do reading comprehension today because we did a new reading lesson. We interchanged the two. Then we also did language and math. And then I actually just hung up our dry erase board that I found in our rec room whenever I was cleaning it out. But I'm really excited about it. I wrote all of her words that she had to read today on there. I just have like 4 command hooks hanging it up. Not hooks, the strips, the sticky strips. I put 4 on there because I didn't want it to fall down and hurt anybody because we come in and out of this door. This is my basement door very often. So I just wanted to make sure it was on there securely, and it feels like it is. So I'm not exactly sure what my hair is doing today. It is what it is. I took a shower last night and I slept on it wet. I didn't dry it at all last night, and it just sort of like looks how it looks. It doesn't look too bad, but it definitely looks like I didn't do it because I just wasn't feeling doing my hair this morning. So, ouch. It's also really naughty underneath. My older daughter is currently sitting at my desk eating a snack. She's eating an apple that I just cut up for her. And she is watching her science unit. But it is now 1:16. I'm really hungry and I need to meal prep for the week. I meal prepped last week. I meal prepped ground turkey and I made some Brussels sprouts with it, and then I added some of the rice that I made for dinner one night to each of my meal preps. It was really good. I put some like barbecue sauce on it and I loved it. It made lunches really easy and like mindless for me to just grab and eat. So I'm gonna do the same thing. It really worked to just prep the meat. That way I'm not eating like tuna every day. That's super high in sodium. Tuna is perfectly fine to eat once in a while, but every single day I notice it bloats me a little bit. It makes me hold on to a little bit of extra water that I don't really need to be holding on to. So I am going to make some ground beef this week, I think. I'm not really feeling turkey. Red meat is higher in iron naturally, so I am on the more iron deficient side of things. I recently learned that that's what was causing all of my terrible migraines that I was getting. So I started an iron supplement. This is the one that I've been taking from Walmart, and it has made the biggest difference in my energy levels, in my hair loss, in my brain fog, and my anxiety, and my depression. It has completely changed my life, and I'm very grateful for that. I wasn't completely anemic on my blood work, but my iron saturation was very low. I would consider it very low. So I started iron and vitamin C and I feel so much better, but I also want to make sure that I'm eating iron-rich foods as well. And red meat is a good iron source. So instead of a ground turkey, I'm going to make ground beef, even though I love ground turkey. I'll like switch it out here and there, but I wanted to try the ground beef this week. Hi, baby.
Mommy, look what time it is.
What are those numbers?
1-1-8.
Good job, Big U. Do you want to go finish your worksheets? Can I have a hug?
My look.
A little update on the roast. It's looking and smelling good. So typically, whenever I would meal prep, I would do 93.7 ground beef, but all Walmart had, and they substituted it, which is fine, is the 85.15. It's not gonna make that big of a difference for me because I'm not in a strict caloric deficit right now, so the 85.15 will be just fine. I want this more for the iron and the protein content than the calories, because I'm not really worried about how many calories I'm eating at the moment, because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to like lose a little bit of fat and gain a little bit of muscle type thing. So I don't really need to be super strict, but I still need to monitor how many calories that I'm consuming. And I'm just going to season this with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. I've heard not to use any spices or anything on the meal prepped meats, but I like mine to be seasoned because your meal prep doesn't have to taste like crap. So my goal here is to just get healthier protein options and less processed. I apologize for the lighting in my kitchen and my house right now. It is like super sunny outside and there's snow all over the ground, so it's making everything super bright in here. So just bear with me. But while my ground beef browns, one of the things that I do to track the amount of protein that I'm eating during the day, I don't track my calories, I track the grams of protein that I'm eating, because I want to be eating enough to support my lean body mass, which is like how much muscle I have on my body, and be supporting how much I'm working out and weightlifting and things like that. So I use the Lose It app. It looks like this little orange scale, and you put in your goals and things like that. You can set it all up to however you want it according to what you want to do. But I track my protein in here. So right now, how much protein have I eaten today? Right now I've eaten 31.5 grams of protein, roughly. This is all ballpark. For 4 ounces, there's 21 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna get on here, 85. I'm gonna do about 5 ounces of ground beef per meal prep container. So I'm going to, I have a scale and I'll measure it all out and put 5 ounces in each one, because then 5 ounces of the 85/15 is 26.2 grams of protein, and then I'll also have some other like protein with the meal. So that's gonna be, this is gonna be split up into 5 ounce portions. That's sort of how I do it whenever I'm meal prepping. I have one from Amazon. It looks like this. It was like 10 bucks and it works like a charm. So what I'll do is I'll just put my glass container on it, zero it out, and then put 5 ounces of the ground beef, and it works so well. I'm not really a huge fan of like measuring everything out, and because I'm not really that precise with it, but I'm not a huge fan of like measuring every little bit of food that goes into my body. But after a while of measuring, I can pretty much eyeball it pretty good. And that's the thing with tracking too. I'm not going to be tracking my protein for much longer, but because I have never really tracked and I never really thought about how much protein I ate during the day, I wanted to start tracking and measuring things out after I learned how to eyeball it to see what the portions are. Like I know like a 3 ounce portion of steak is the size of your palm, things like that. But for like ground beef, it's really hard for me to tell because I've never done it before. It's all a learning process for me too, honestly. Once this is done browning, I will show you how I split it all up into my glass containers. Hopefully you can see it okay. My ground beef is right here. It's just still very, very hot. I'm going to turn on my scale. Okay, zero it out. Then I'm gonna grab a different spoon. Sounds like my veggies are done. I'm just going to start adding some The meal prep is done. I'm going to leave it here to let it cool. I'm going to eat this one today. This one has 3 and these both roughly have 5 ounces of ground beef. I'm gonna eat this one today because we were having roast for dinner and that'll be a really high protein meal, so it should even all out at the end of the day. So I'm gonna let this cool here. I'm gonna put the lids on real quick on these two. So I'll have lunch prepared for the next 2 days. I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning, so that'll be perfect. I can just come home and grab it, and I'll probably save this for Thursday right after the gym so I can just run home and grab it. Having something in the fridge that is convenient in there really helps me out as a mom. I had the 3-ounce portion of the ground beef with the veggies, and then I had a cup of low-fat cottage cheese and a bag of barbecue Quest chips. I am pretty full now. That was a high volume of food that I just ate, but I was real hungry because I hadn't eaten since this morning. I had that Kodiak waffle with like added protein to it. But all that to say, I am really thirsty now, and I'm going to be sipping on this probably for the rest of the day. My big tumbler was like halfway full and I just finished it. So now I filled it all the way back up with water, and I'm gonna have one of these Ghost Hydration ocean water hydration packets. When I'm drinking a lot of water, I like to replenish my electrolytes. It's very important too if you're drinking a lot of water. It's okay to drink a lot of water, just make sure you're replenishing your electrolytes in the process. So that is why I put a little bit of this. I don't use an entire pack in it because it's just too much. I just do a little bit of it in. So these will last me quite some time because I do like a quarter of one of these in my jug. I got this hydro jug from Ghost and I love it. It is so cute. I couldn't help myself. It doesn't spill. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm just gonna shake this up and sip on this the rest of the day. And I don't know if I want an energy drink before the gym or if I just want a cup of coffee. I do want to sit down for a little bit because I'm getting kind of tired. I've been up since like 5:20 when my husband woke me up and told me that we don't have any water, but it's back on now. But I've been up since then. He woke me up to tell me that, which I'm grateful he did because I would have woken up and wondered why. So he let me know before he left for work, and then I've just been up ever since. I just went downstairs and scrubbed out my shower down there. We actually have 2 full bathrooms in our house, if you guys didn't know that. I don't really like show the basement one just because I don't really see the point. So yeah, I went down and I scrubbed it out. It is nice and fresh and clean now. While my girls flipped on their gymnastics bar in the rec room. I plan on showing you the rec room one day once it's all cleaned out and set up. Right now, like half of it's storage and the other half is my treadmill and the gymnastics equipment and things like that. So once we get a dumpster this spring and we finish cleaning it out, I'll be able to do like a rec room makeover type video, which will be really cool to do. But now I'm sitting here with my older daughter. Oh, you're gonna do a sparkly red? Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty. We're gonna do our nails. I've been wanting to paint my nails. Yeah.
Here, they're together. I got this one.
Here, maybe focus it. There you go.
It's like shimmery.
That's pretty. I like that one. My nails are done. And now, my younger daughter and I are gonna play a game called Raccoon Rompus. Gotta roll the die and then put all these little, whatever thing you get, you can pick an outfit and dress up your raccoon.
I did put
You gotta put them all out. He's in his gutchies. He's only got underwear on, you gotta dress him up. Okay, you ready? Let's put them all out. He's only got panties on.
Here's the panties. Here's the panties.
Okay, roll the die. We got red pants. Which one are you gonna choose? Ooh, that one's fun. You got the fairy. All right, my turn.
No, that's the princess.
Oh, the princess.
The fairy has one.
Purple pants.
That's the fairy.
Which one am I gonna get? I have purple pants. Look at the lifeguard.
What's lifeguard?
Hmm?
What's a lifeguard?
Someone who watches you at a pool or a beach. I got 10. Let's see how many Sissy got.
9, 10.
We both got 10.
Which means there's 25.
Yeah, we tied, huh? Ooh, this lighting. This lighting is terrible today. It is now 4:39. My husband called me and told me that he was on his way home. And I said, oh shoot, what time is it? And he was like, it's 4 o'clock. I said, wow, this day has literally flown by. We are going to head out to the gym pretty soon once my husband gets home and gets ready. We're going to head there. There was stuff all over my coffee pot, so I like wiped it off. I'm going to go and do legs. So I'm drinking an Alani. This is the 8.4 fluid ounces. One, just a little guy, because the big ones are just too much. Even the Celsius ones nowadays are just too much. I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I drank it at like 6:30 this morning, so I definitely need a little pick-me-up. I probably won't even drink all of this either. I just try to be really careful as to how much caffeine I consume during the day, because it makes a huge difference in how I sleep during the night. So the roast is still doing really good. It smells so good. Well, my friend, that pretty much does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today while I did my everyday homemaking chores and homeschooling and things like that. Definitely be sure to go check out Legacy Online Homeschool. All the information is in the description box below. I'll see you in my next video.